Hello, hello. It's Igneous Hippo, and my PC just decided to give me a McAfee notification as soon as I started the video. That's fantastic. Anyways, yeah. Hello, it's Igneous Hippo. We're in the deep sea for a well, side of Grace. Off camera, I did kill the Grail, the large dragon from the previous episode. And I got some more level ups from that, but now we're gonna venture to the west in this valley. Let's see what's over in this direction. There's a couple of these things that guard the Everjails down here. I think. Yeah, there's an Everjail over here, but I can't imagine why they're so far in this direction. Maybe guarding something else. I don't know. I don't know why they're hanging out in this little well, but they're here. Just kind of like watching out. Weird. Whatever. We got a couple of magic gold, or not magic gold, magic golem archers blocking our path here. Just slapped me in the face with a giant stone arrow. It's fine. I shoot some fire on the ground. He's guarding the spiked palisade shield. Go ahead and read that item description really quickly. A large wooden shield covered with spikes, though relatively light, it lacks the damage negation. Designed to perform shield bashes, these attacks riddle the enemies with holes, earning the nickname of Hard Shield. So that's actually a really, really good shield. You can put, there's an Ash of War called Shield Crash. It comes with Shield Bash, which is like, just hits one time. And the shield actually deals blood loss buildup, but if you get Shield Crash, you can get the shield to do multiple hits in a row, and it builds up bleed really quickly. And if you use it with like a strength intelligence build, you can get it to do frost, so it'll do frost and bleed buildup. And it's a great shield, so it's really good to use with strength. So once we get to the far side of this, we still can't open our map because this guy wants to shoot us with an arrow, but luckily he can't get us. But you get all the way to the end here, and there's a gigantic jar, huge jar guarding the mausoleum in Caleb. And once we talk to him, it kind of just rattles around. You can now see the Knight of Great Jar's red summon sign. So now there's these 3 red summon signs on the ground here, and we have to kill all 3 of these invaders. And these are actually other people's builds. This is like, because I'm playing online, all 3 of these builds are like other players in game that are about the same level as me. So we got one that looks kind of like Yura. We're in the Yura set, wielding katanas, the Nagakiba and the Uchikatana. We have a Rivers of Blood, so a bleed build, Rivers of Blood with the white mask on, and also the pulley crossbow. So this is gonna be a pretty difficult fight. And then we also have the blasphemous blade. So we haven't seen these weapons in our playthrough just yet, but the reward that we get for doing this is really good. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go for it. Hopefully we can cheese them with the charge forth Ash of War. So all we need is a couple bleed procs. Should be getting one here in a second. Ooh. No, don't do that. Just gold bow. That sucks. Lots of poise for just the Godskin apostle set that he'd wear. No, stop doing that. Can't tell if that's a heal or if it's just a golden bow, but I really don't want to do that. Oh, come on. Okay. 1 down. Still 5 heals. Could have gone worse. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get this bleed build out of the way. Rivers of Blood is going to be rough to deal with. Oh, I should have put on a different weapon. Still has sword pants on it. I was using what was that? Crystal bugs. Yeah, he's got rot bone arrows and that holy crossbow. What is this build? This sucks. Yeah, those are rot bone arrows. Oh, come on. Cut that shit out. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, come on. How is the Rivers of Blood spam still so overpowered? They've nerfed it so many times. Trying to hit me with the Rotbone arrows at the same time is really... This is not a fun build to fight against. He gets infinite amount of them too because he's an NPC now. He's almost dead. Just keep hitting him with the run attacks. Jumping heavy. Oh, I hit the wall? Hit an invisible wall. Come on. Nope. Cut that shit out. Hell yeah. Alright. We got two more. Let's really pick our definite best weapon here. It is the Inquisitor's Gerundle. I think we'll be relying on Charge Forth and the bleed buildup from the Inquisitor's Gerundle. Yeah. Let's just go with that. That fight took way too long. Go ahead and get a Bestial Vitality too. We might use Catch Flame, I guess? No, we'll just use the Charge Forth. Let's just get this over with. Oh, what? No! What was that? One unsheathed just one-shotted me. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, looks like that was for nothing. I'm not going to waste my time going back over there again. We'll just come back when we have better weapons. That was a stretch. Those people had way too much health for that, but we'll come back with better weapons. I can't believe I got killed by one unsheath. Oh my goodness, he was able to get it off so quickly. Sheesh. That's super unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll come back to that. Man, I can't believe I lost all those runes. It was only like 10k, but still doesn't feel great. We'll kill this knight, just on the off chance that he drops something. Nope. Unfortunate. That's alright. We're gonna put on the gold scarab as well. I really do enjoy getting more runes than normal for stuff. And I don't like having to try to put it on at the last second before the boss dies. It's nice to just have it on. Okay, we got hiding around the corners here. Nothing. Probably some vampire bats or something. There's a golden seed right here in the middle. Six herba behind the lift here. Oh wait, there's something in here we missed. Smithing stone 5. Before we go up this ladder, we gotta go to the north a little bit. There's a pretty good ash of war that we might have. Yeah, here we go. We gotta get this and get out because there's vampire bats. Yep, we got the barbaric roar. Classic strength ash of war. It's enhanced by the Roar Medallion and also by the Highland Axe. The Highland Axe boosts roar attacks and buffs. Get some pretty cool views from this this dungeon. Goes all the way up from the bottom of Liurnia of the Lakes to the top of, or well, to Altus Plateau. So like it's a really vertical dungeon, which is pretty cool. You don't see a lot of those. We're gonna need some strike damage. We gotta put our jawbone axe back on. There we go. Got an explosive stone. Vulgar militia hiding. Wait for ambush. Some poison sitting on the ground there. Oh, stop doing that. Stop that. Bad vulgar militia. Oh, come on. Target him. Alright. There's a couple items on the way up here, but I'm not sure how you get to them. Like, there's an item there. I'm not sure. I mean, you can drop all the way down. But like, I think I did it one time, and it's just like a smithing stone or a soft cotton or something. Not really worth it. Got some more. Maybe stone diggers. Got some more stone diggers. More explosive stones. I think if you use fire against these guys, they explode. Yeah, that guy should explode if I poke him with this. Yeah. Insta-kill. There's two more militias guarding an item back there. Drop some kukris, and we can't step on those little pellets on the ground because we'll get poisoned. Got some lightning grease, totally useless to us because we have electrify armament. luck. One more stone digger. And a somber 4. Huge. We need that for one of our... I think maybe if I poke this guy too, he'll... No. He does explode though. And another somber 4. 2 somber 4s. And that item... There's an item over here. I'll just show you. It's just soft cotton. I get that item every time thinking that it's going to be something good. And it's just soft cotton. Lots of flasks. We'll put another blue. We can use more spells. How you guys doing so far? Good? That's great. Glad to hear it. Oh my goodness. Hate bats. Hate that so much. Okay, so now that we've gone up quite a ways, the second, yeah, there's the grand lift of Dectus right there. Those two those like tree sentinel statues over there leads up to the grand lift of Dectus. Nice view of Liurni the Lakes too. I don't think. Yeah, that's the gateway. That's the bridge to the academy. It's all the way over here is the academy. So that's the bridge to go to the academy. It's a bit foggy. So let's go this place. Don't kill that guy. Oh, come on. Okay. Grab the golden rune 4. And instead of going forward, I'm just gonna drop off this ledge here. Oh, okay. That's fantastic. That's what I get. That's what I get for being so cavalier. Another unfortunate setback. Sorry to have wasted your time. It'll be alright. You'll be fine. I'll just run through this area though. I don't have to fight these guys again. I'll just run past them. Where do my runes? Did my runes drop down here? Of course. No, they didn't. They dropped over there. Yeah, there's another Somber 4 there. I'll follow you. This isn't Twitter. There's my runes. Here's another smithing stone behind these boxes. Golden rune 5. A couple more smithing stones on the wall here. And we're just gonna run right past this guy. Don't feel like fighting him. He's probably gonna poison us, unfortunately, but... C'est la vie. Oh, or he'll knock us off the ladder with his voice. That's never happened before. That's fantastic. Yeah, he'll just scream at us and fly off the ladder. That's how that works. If you yell at somebody enough, it will damage them. Just remember that. Remember that next time you're getting into a screaming match with your friend or your mom or dad or something about something stupid. yell at them enough, you'll damage them. You'll damage your relationship. So be careful who you're yelling at, okay? I'm just kidding. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Gorgeous views. I think that's the Divine Tower of... It's gotta be the Divine Tower of Liurnia. Right there. Can't be anything else. So this is actually not mandatory. You're supposed to go over there where that vampire is singing, but if you come up this direction, across this little bridge, there's a bunch of land octopus. Land octopi. Smithing stone 4 in the corner there. Kill all these guys. It's a nice curved sword laying on the ground right here. Nice try, buddy. Immediate bleed? Is that a bleed immediate? Huh. Wow. Not so big and bad once I start spamming, are you? Land octopus over here. And yeah, there we go. The Serpent God's curved sword. Serpent God's curved sword is obviously a curved sword. Stacking up the armaments. Yeah, here we go. A curved sword fashioned in the image of an ancient serpent and deity and tool of a forgotten religion. Practiced on Mount Gelmir. Wait, oh shoot. I didn't mean to back up. Formerly used to offer up sacrifices, this sword restores HP upon slaying an enemy. Oh wow. I did not know that. So for all you HP hoarders, it's a weapon that'll restore HP upon defeating it. You know what? Let's put that to the test. Now that we're at the more or less the end of the dungeon, let's beat up one of these land octopi. See what happens. It does indeed restore health upon defeating an enemy. Wow. Not a bad moveset either. It swings really fast. Oh, it's strength dex. It's strength dex, but it's mostly strength skill. We might actually use this. I haven't really used too many curved swords before. I think like the 1 or 2 times I've tried to use curved swords, I've just used them as like status build up for like an arcane build. I think it would be pretty cool to use a curved sword. Oh my goodness, what the heck? There's a move. That's not nice. It's actually like the exact opposite of nice. It's like super mean. Like, what did I do? What did I do? Oh my gosh, what did I do? Jeez. Rude. Anyways, sheesh. Can I electrify? Oh, I can. Oh, that's so cool. That's super cool. We're gonna use this. Yeah, we're gonna use this. For sure. Let's see what Ashes of War I can put on it. Oh wow, lots of stuff. We could go for the Bloodhound Step, do like a quality infused, or like a... just go standard. Let's go standard Bloodhound Step, that's super cool. We're gonna definitely use that. But for this next boss we can't use Fire, so we gotta pick another weapon to use. And we can't use Strike. Gotta find like Pierce... Standard... Slash Pierce? Sure, we'll go with the Knight Rider's Glaive with Electrify Armament on. Oh wow, we got 3 summon signs for this boss fight too. We can summon Millicent, one-arm Millicent. We can summon Blackguard. And we can also summon the Great Horn Tragus. You know what? Let's get the crew together. Oh, I can only summon 2 of them though, can't I? I think I can only summon 2 of them. Shoot. Alright, well we already got Tragus. You know what? Hold on. Oh, casual greeting. Cool. Hello. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna send you out. Because there's not really much to say, but that's the Bull Goat. That's the Tragoth Bull Goat from the Bull Goat Talisman item description. Yeah, that's this guy. The Mighty Tragoth. He'll help you out with this boss fight if you want, but I would prefer to summon Blackguard and Millicent, because their questline's a little more in-depth, and I care to see their movesets. I've seen Tragoth's moveset in and out. Let's check out Millicent and Blackguard. Alright guys, let's get this bread. Without further ado. Here is, I believe it's Magma Worm Makar. It is Magma Worm Makar. Here's Aurelia. Try to poison him for us. Jump attack, try to do the really stance break. Wow, we're not doing like any damage to this guy. Summoned 2 people. I should not have summoned. Oh, that was pretty cool. Uppercutted him. I'm forcing my friends against the wall. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Not looking good. We're not even halfway through. Okay, we finally went to the 2nd phase. And both of our summons died in the lava immediately. Did we at least get him poisoned? Why does he still have so much health? This is really not looking good, my guy. This is bad. There, we got another stance break. And with a spinning slash while he's down. For the riposte. 692 for a riposte, and it's like not even a 30-second of its health bar. Oh my gosh, dragging us into his. Oh, okay, I dodged into the lava. That's cool. Oh my goodness, come on. Almost dead. Don't get greedy. Oh, I got greedy. Just for a little bit of damage with the bestial sling. You know what? We're heading into Flame Frenzy. That was probably really... Oh, wow. Fully charged Flame Frenzy did, like, nothing. Although I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, we could have waited on the buff. It's alright. We have the vigor for it. Oh, nice. Fantastic finish. And we have the golden scarab on. Nice. We get the magma worm scale sword. That's pretty cool. I love this weapon. Love, love, love this weapon. Oh, look at that. Look at that AR too. Unupgraded. It's a curved greatsword. We could power stance it with the dismounter. Put like a Sacred Ash of War on the dismounter, have it do holy damage, and then this one does fire damage and scales with faith. But yeah. Curved greatsword wielded by the magma worm. So is that sword that magma worm Makar just had. The shape resembles a dragon's jaw and is covered in hard scales. It is said that these land-bound dragons were once human heroes who partook in dragon communion, a grave transgression for which they were cursed to crawl the earth upon their bellies, shadows of their former selves. So the magma worms are like former tarnished who indulged in the dragon communion incantations a little too much. And they were cursed to become magma worms. That's pretty gnarly if you ask me. Of course, nobody's asking, but to that I respond. Who cares? Anyways, at the end of the Runestrewn Precipice, we got the Ravine-Veiled Village, Runestrewn Precipice, Runestrewn Precipice Overlook. So we got 3 sites of grace in this one dungeon. It takes you to Magmor and Makar. And then on the other side of Magmor and Makar, you have a lift. It takes you straight into the Altus plateau. Pretty long lift. Alright. Yep, here we go. Our third look at the Altus Plateau. Well, we gotta look at Mount Gelmir. And look at the Lanedale capital from over here. But now we finally see the Altus Plateau as gold and orange sprawling trees. Here, it looks like we have a couple of omens that have taken out quite a few carriages. Probably looted most of them. Yeah, there's 2 omens right here. Just absolutely stomped this entire area. 3 omens. One of them was asleep. Do not want to mess with those guys. I mean, I could kill them, but I'm just gonna leave them alone because they're not worth my time. Do want to grab this armor set really quickly though. The Ruler's Mask and the Ruler's Robe. So we got, here we go, the Ruler's Mask. Mask in the image of a wizened sage. Customary dress among lords in smaller nation. Increases faith by 1. Such a mask illustrates the qualities of an ideal lord, chiefly wise and possessing a certain defanged genealogy. One at the center of society often finds these qualities most expedient. And and the ruler's robe. Luxurious robe worn by the lords of a smaller nation. Its fine blue mantle serves to prove its wearer's status. You know what? Let's prove our status. We are a lord. Or at least we will be. Oh wait, no, not a lord. A ruler. Yeah, we like to measure stuff. We like to measure stuff around here. Yeah, so we don't have the map for this area, but I do know where a couple of dungeons are before we go further north. There's a Stone Sword Key dungeon on over yonder, and a few pretty useful items that we want to pick up. Although we don't have a lot of dexterity, we do have a good amount. These perfumers are going to give us some pretty useful, crafting materials to make a consumable. It's like, it'll be good. It'll be good. Just trust. Trust the process. Oh wow. So the perfumers said that they were out to cure the omen and the misbegotten, but this one's hanging out with an omen killer. So it makes you wonder, what could these two possibly have in common? And here we got the omen killer set, minus the mask. So the omen killer robe. Robe worn by omen killers, butchers of twisted conscience. Its thick apron is worn in remembrance of Rollo, the progenitor of the omen killers, and a perfume of antiquity. A perfumer of antiquity. So the omen killers are actually perfumers. So maybe in their quest to cure the omens and the misbegottens, they found out that the only cure for them would be death. Pretty dark, but c'est la vie, I suppose. And another perfume bottle. I thought there was a chest sitting around here somewhere. Maybe I'm blind. Hopefully I didn't miss a chest. Oh, there it is, hiding behind these. It's one of those old style wooden chests, like from Dark Souls 1. Perfumer's Cookbook 1. And we can't craft anything right now because we're in combat against Miranda Sprouts. I'm gonna kill this big one because there's something behind it. Also, every time you kill one of those Miranda Sprouts, they give you a lot of poison blooms and some Miranda powder. And it was just a nascent butterfly. That's fantastic. Love to see it. Alright. Got a secret basement here underneath a wood floor. With the Perfumer's Talisman. So this talisman is going to increase the damage increase the potency of your perfumes. There are gardens known only to the perfumers, whether hidden on the fringes of the highlands or obscured by shadows inside caves. The flowers blossom in secret, waiting to impart their scent. The perfumers have secret gardens where they procure and raise the ingredients for their perfumes. It's good to know. I'll be on the lookout for secret gardens, hidden plantations, if you will. Didn't expect city. I did expect a city. That's the Carrion Manor. That's the Caria Manor right there. It's crazy. And we got a Stone Sword Key dungeon. Good thing we have so many Stone Sword Keys. Unsightly Catacombs. I get the feeling we're gonna need a shield when we go through this. Oh, we've just barely not enough to level up. Let's hit a rune real quick and level up before we dive into this. We'll get another level of faith. We'll try to keep faith and dex around the same level, and we'll pump strength, endurance, and vigor the most. We got Misbegotten and the Unsightly Catacombs. So these people, these Misbegotten were probably kept in here by the perfumers in order for them to attempt to cure them. Big Misbegotten. Lots of poise on this Misbegotten. Oh, a second one. I'm sorry, a Scaly Misbegotten. It's one of the bigger variants. Or I guess the only bigger variant. Wow, lots of poise. A charged heavy and two strong attacks was not enough to break its stance. Right required it. Dude just tried to... just bit me. Rude. Don't remember asking for that. That was mean. Oh, a dog. Gotta get rid of that dog. Try to backstab? Nice. Big 709 backstab. Missed the charged heavy. Oh, I tried to parry. Nice, there's a parry. Small shield parry is huge. He dropped something. The long shaft axe. He dropped his axe. That's awesome. What the heck? Here we go. A great axe. Large iron axe with long handle. Weapon of the maltreated Misbegotten. Making use of the force generated by its length, this weapon's resentment charged blows are difficult to stop. Absolutely, yeah, we've seen that. The Scaly Misbegotten are not formidable foes, but definitely strong. Pretty easy to deal with, but definitely strong. As we've seen, they tank heavy attacks pretty easily. And I don't know if that's just because I'm using a spear, but their poise is pretty high for not wearing any armor. Pretty good natural poise. Okay, so here's the boss fight, but we have to find the lever still. Here comes an Omen. A nice backstab on him. Into a charged heavy. Oh, I can't parry the foot. Can't parry the hand. Can't parry the hand. Ooh, got a half parry on that. Can't parry the hand. Whoa, what the heck was that? That was weird. I'm gonna backstab instead. I got like a half parry, but it didn't do any damage. It's like it went over my head. Okay, I'll trade that. You get enough vigor and you sort of just brute force your way through the game. Huh. Okay, we got a bunch of dead bodies. The winged Misbegotten Ashes. A spirit with the aspect of wings, which takes flight to loose arrows from its bow. The misbegotten are held to be a punishment for making contact with the crucible, and from birth they are treated as slaves or worse. Wow, so they're a result of making contact with the primordial crucible. Unfortunate for them. They're born into a horrible life. I do not blame them at all for being violent. Unfortunately, though, they cannot be reasoned with, and they are standing between us and the boss fight. So they have to be put down. And here is the boss door lever. Got a rune arc. Prattling Pate Apologies. And now we can go to the boss. Let's use a bunch of magic while we're in here, just because we have a lot of blue flasks. Oh wow, okay, yep. We gotta get rid of this perfumer. He's gonna buff the, yeah, if we don't get rid of this perfumer, he's gonna continue to buff the misbegotten warrior. Let me get in there. Oh. Okay, perfumer down. Now we can just hug flame spears, or just hug lightning spears at this guy while Gerald and Harold flip on him. If I can hit him with it. Okay, let's hit him with this. You know what? Let's parry him. Wow, his swings are very erratic and hard to time. I do want to parry him though. Oh, I got a half parry. Wow, okay, I'm gonna lose the fight trying to parry him. Oh wow, okay, I thought I could outspace that. Oh, half parry. Okay, don't want to lose this fight trying to parry him. I'm actually going to lose the fight trying to parry him. Holy crap. This guy is really aggressive. I wonder if the charge forth will stun lock him. It does not. It knocks him down, but the charge forth, the charge up for it does not stun him. Oh, the double jump! He jumped a second time. Okay, alright. No more messing around. The misbegotten warriors are getting a little stronger now that we're in the Altus plateau. Man, 3 deaths in one video. I'm not having a good day today. It's alright. We'll use something a little heavier. Yeah, I can still medium roll. Let's just run straight to the boss. Hello. Oh, come on. Off balance running swing. Alright. We use Electrify Armament. And we'll summon Gerald and Harold and we'll go straight for the perfumer. Oh, nice. Gerald took out the bubble right before I hit him with the giant hunt. Why is he coming after me? He really does not want me to kill this man. Gerald and Harold are distracting pretty good. All of a sudden, he just comes after me. Okay, perfumer down. There's a stance break. Yeah, when in doubt, use heavy weapons. Easy first try. Perfumer Trisha. Oh, there she is. Trisha was once known as a healer who dedicated her efforts to treating misbegotten, omen, and all those seen as impure. When her efforts failed, she was their companion as they died, watching over them to ensure that they could pass peacefully, free of pain. A tale akin to the origins of the deathbed companions. Wow, okay, so I just came in here and, like, killed them both for, like, next to no reason. That's kind of sad. I feel bad now. that does not make me feel good. Unfortunate. That's alright. All for the lore, right? We do it for the lore. Okay, and over here on the right is one more dungeon. And seeing as though we have about 8 minutes left. Oh, I never read the Golden Rawa or the Altus Bloom item descriptions. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's just Rawa fruit with a golden tint. Okay, and the Altus Bloom. Gold-tinged flower from a succulent plant that blooms on the Altus Plateau, said to be a funeral flower in an era long past before the Erd tree even grew. So the Altus blooms are older than the Erd tree itself. Oh, and some Trina's lilies. And a crystal bud. Maybe there's some magic going on in this dungeon. I guess we'll find out. The Sage's Cave. Yep, does make sense that there would be some magic going on in here. Looks like we're going to need a torch once again. Let's go for the Easter Pellant torch. Classic choice. Kind of matches our Inquisitor's Girandol too. Okay, and right away we saw an illusory wall, so we're going to be watching out for illusory walls on our trek through here. Also, we got some skellies, so it looks like we're going to be using our... Okay, well, I need to actually buff it for it to kill them first try. Lots of illusory walls in this cave. Lots of chests to open too. Lost Ashes of War could prove to be super useful. Rejuvenating boluses to get rid of death blight buildup. Lots of budding cave moss. We do need lots of budding cave moss for crafting perfume bottles. We did pick up a perfumer's cookbook as well, so we can do the uplifting aromatic. Cool. And the acid spray mist. So we got a buff and a debuff that we can craft so far. Oh wait, did we get... Oh yeah, we have the spark aromatic too. This is the one we really want. This is super... This is a dex scaling, and it like throws a wave of fire out. So we craft a couple of those and we use that. See what that's all about. Oh my goodness gracious. Lots of skellies. Instantly killed by the Sacred Blade. Human Bone Shard? 4 chests behind this illusory wall too. That's crazy. 5 silver pickled Falfords. That's pretty cool. The Black Hood. Hood of lusterless black fabric that conceals its wearer's identity. In this world, there is very little that must necessarily be known. So something to keep you anonymous. The Candletree wooden shield as well. We're getting lots and lots of armaments. Our list is getting longer and longer by the second. A tall, medium-sized wooden shield, thought to represent a surreptitious prophecy of cardinal sin. The lit Candletree design was forbidden. Surreptitious prophecy of cardinal sin. Just randomly with, okay. Some dark deeds going on in the Nation Butterfly. So there's some dark stuff going on in this cave. I believe this is one of the few caves, one of the few dungeons in the game that has 2 boss fights. One of the other caves that had 2 boss fights, one secret boss fight was the Black Knife Catacombs, had a secret boss fight, and as well as the main boss fight. Here we have a really large skeleton. It's going to give us a run for our money if we kill him right away. Another one of those enemies that just has an insane load of poise. Just can't be staggered and stance broken nearly as easily as a lot of other enemies. Lots of messages in the skeleton looking at this wall, so this has got to be an illusory wall. The stone sword key in it, very nice. Always good to have as many of the hiding around the corners. Another chest with some golden great arrows. Imbued with an oath-sworn incantation which boosts the attack and defense of the archer and nearby allies. Cool. So when you shoot golden great arrows, it kind of casts Golden Vow. Some dragon grease. And the Raptor's Talons. Fist claw weapon. Our third claw weapon. Claw comprised of 2 sharp, thin blades, wielded by the assassins of Ravemount. This weapon allows them to imitate the attacks of the Deathbirds. Besides excelling at airborne attacks, its charge attack mimics the vicious swoop of a bird of prey. So this is the same weapon that the Ravemount assassin was using in the invasion at the main academy gate when we helped Yura kill the Ravemount assassin who was using the Raptor's Talons claw weapon. It has innate bleed buildup. Gotta make this jump here. And I believe, yeah, there's a... Okay, so there's some chests here. The Raptor's Black Feathers. This is the chest piece that the Ravemount assassin was wearing. Robe crafted with the black feathers of a bird of prey, worn by the assassins of Ravemount. A ritual implement for transforming into a deathbird, if only by imitation, strengthens jump attacks. We are birds of prey, bringers of death. And the Skeletal Mask. Another helmet. Skeletal Mask. Okay, worn by the assassins of Ravemount. Tightly grips the face. That cannot be comfortable. This ritual implement relentlessly digs into the wearer's face, preserving one's human instincts while dressed as an imitation of deathbirds. That's terrifying. It sounds horribly uncomfortable. And here's the secret boss fight of the area. I don't think we can even summon for this boss fight, but I don't think we're gonna need to. Yeah, we can summon. Okay, let's go ahead and summon Gerald and Harold. In classic fashion, it's Necromancer Garrus. It's a sage. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Necromancer Garrus using the Necromancer sorceries, but he's getting beat up by the Bleed Trio. Drop the Family Heads mace. Or not mace, a flail. An intelligence scaling flail. Here we go. Oh, mostly dex, but a little bit of magic damage thrown in there too. 3 bludgeoning copper heads attached to a handle by chains. Signature weapon of Necromancer Garrus. The Heretical Sage. The heads were made to resemble those of his wife and 2 children. Well, that's sad. I wonder what happened to them. Something horrible probably happened to his wife and children, so he went kind of crazy and maybe tried to resurrect them, and when he failed to resurrect them, he made a flail to honor their memory. Oh, this boss fight. This is a rough one. I remember this. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Let's go for. We need to go for something that has like wide sweeping attacks. I think the Flamberge is probably going to come closest to something that we can use wide sweeping attacks with. And we'll use the Bestial Sling to try to find... You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. It's an invisible Black Knife Assassin. So you can kind of see where it is from like the footsteps in the water. And your summons will be able to track it pretty easily. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, can't. There is a torch that you can get in the Altus plateau, further in the Altus plateau, that allows you to see it, but I can't see it. I don't have the Sentry's torch, unfortunately, but it's alright, we'll just go for it. Just hope we don't get grabbed. Oh my gosh. It's really difficult to fight an invisible enemy, as you can see. Just hope that Gerald and Harold... Luckily his dagger does not do much damage to Gerald and Harold, so they're going to stay alive and help me through this. Most of this fight. It doesn't help that it's so evasive. Nice, I hit him with a flaming strike, or at least the second part of it. Oh, Gerald and Harold coming in clutch. Love those little guys. I'll take these guys to the end with me. Concealing Veil Talisman. Here we go. Talisman put together from cloth dark with lustrous sheen. Completely conceals the wearer's presence while crouching at a distance from foes. Part of one of the concealing veils used by the assassins on the Night of the Black Knives. Another piece of lore concerning the Black Knife Assassins and the Night of the Black Knives. Okay, we're well over an hour here, sitting at about an hour and 5 minutes. We have just barely dipped our toe into the Altus Plateau, and the next episode we will get much further in. But with that, I have been Igneous Hippo. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.